Hey guys, I am up here on the Great Western Trail in Davis County. Back there is Thurston Peak, which I believe is the tallest peak in Davis County. I like 3,500 feet up here. Took maybe 70 minutes to get here, and it's just like my favorite area to be. I mean, no one really comes here, which is, I guess, good and bad maybe, because I get to run here completely alone and just be with my thoughts and everything, and music and podcasts, and not have to worry about any interactions with people, which, I mean, I just personally really enjoy. But I also kind of wish that people got to enjoy what it's like to just be all the way up here on a Monday afternoon in late September and have that feeling of solace, and get to look at all the changing of colors up here, and I don't know, just be like immersed in nature. I think it's harder to get that when there's other people around, and I understand, like, you know, if you want everybody to enjoy something, then you can't also have the solace of not being, or of nobody being around. But I try to take my friends up here sometimes and show them the good things that Davis County, which is the county just north of Salt Lake City, has to offer. I came all the way up from down there, down where the road is. So yeah, it's pretty long ways. It's pretty cool because you just go straight up. There's not really any up and down. It's just straight up and then straight back down, so you can see exactly where you came, which I think is really cool. Just perspective. I think running is all about just getting a different perspective, literally, and I guess figuratively too. Yeah, it's been a lot of leaf peeping, that's what it's called, which just basically means going up into the canyons and looking at all the yellows and all the reds and all the pinks that are up there. Utah has, I mean, some of the most beautiful colors and variety of colors, I think, of any place I've ever been. So I've just been trying to get up there pretty much as possible. I was planning on going to the Wind Rivers. I've been doing that, planning on it the last couple weekends, but it just hasn't worked out yet. And I'm really hoping that the snow is not going to come and ruin the mountains for feet just yet, but it looks like this weekend is not looking so good. So maybe the high mountain season is coming to a close, which is sad. Would have liked to get one more day and one more weekend, but regardless, it's been pretty great. I've still got another video for Canada to develop, so keep a lookout for that. Shout out to Norda. I've been talking to them a little bit, and they were nice enough to give me actually these pairs of shoes. They're the 001s, I'm pretty sure. First time I've ever tried a Norda shoe, so I'm really thankful for them for sending them to me. I'd say, like, my initial review of them, having done some like ridge running, some steeper running, some flatter running, some rocky stuff, is that they seem to be very good and really comfortable for like smoother things, I think. Like when it gets kind of technical or like steep and loose rock and loose dirt, they seem to be kind of slipping around a bit, which is a little bit annoying. I actually think that they're meant for like a snow sort of terrain a little bit more, so maybe I'm not using them on really the right terrain. Maybe they weren't meant to be used for that, so I could just be talking out of my ass right now. But anyways, I'm really thankful for that. I think the other thing I want to say is that I've just been thinking a lot about kind of like the complexities that are hidden within the simplicities, especially with respect to running. Like, running looks very easy and you know, from an outside observer, and very natural in our everyday lives. You see a lot of people run, and you know, just if you want to run, it's technically very easy, right? It just feels like you put one foot in front of the other. But it's just really interesting to me to think about what's going on beneath the surface with, you know, the light that has to go into your eyes and be processed by your brain to make all those micro adjustments in your foot, so that you don't, you know, roll your ankle, and you can adjust where your knee goes so that you put your foot down in the correct place. Your brain has to send signals to your muscles to contract and to expand in just the perfectly right method, so that you can keep on running and make it look really seamlessly. I mean, the blood has to keep on pumping to deliver the energy to your muscles. You have to breathe in. And I mean, all this sort of stuff is going on. Really complex stuff, incredible stuff is going on beneath the surface. And you don't even have to think about any of it. Like, you can have a conversation, a full-on conversation, while all this is incredible complex beauty is going on beneath the surface, and you don't even think twice about it. And we take that for granted, obviously, and we kind of have to take it for granted, because if we were thinking about all these things, we would never be able to run at all, because it would just be so overwhelming that we wouldn't have any other further brain processing power. And so I just think about these things and how it's really easy to forget about all the things that are going on beneath the surface. But if you take the time to think about it, it's actually really beautiful. And it's almost like a miracle, a little bit, a lot of it actually, that we've developed all these things that allow us to make really complex actions look super simple. So the theme of today is complexity hidden by simplicity. And I'm going to keep thinking about that going forward. So anyways, I'm going to head back down. I still got about 4 miles and 3,500 feet to go back down, and I'm going to eat my salad and sesame chicken dinner that I have prepped for myself in about 2 hours. Anyways, until next time, peace.